Michael, I've just got off the plane from England, and all the hype's going on around there, and I get here and it's really quite serene, and it's quite a surreal thing. It's amazing facilities.
Yeah, it's perfect for what we've got. Obviously the hotel's spot on. The food and everything's as good as we could ask for in the training pitch. With walking distance in the gym and everything, it's perfect, and hopefully it's perfect for our preparations going into the first game.
I'm going to ask you the cliche questions because the tournament hasn't started as yet. Let's start with the conditions, the altitude and stuff. Does it make a real difference?
Sometimes you notice it, yeah. Other times you don't so much. You know, sometimes in the games and when we've been training, you do a couple of sprints. It does take your breath, but you know, we've been out here for a number of days now, and we've done our training in Austria as well, so we're well equipped to handle it. So you know, we can't have excuses on that behalf, and we're ready and raring to go.
Okay, the other question everyone's talking about at the moment is the gaffer being strict, but he seems to know. Well, he seems to be brilliant, doesn't he? How strict is he?
It's not really. He's disciplined us in like you'd expect, to be honest, but not over the top where it's ridiculous. And he's obviously, because of who he is and what he's achieved, he's got the presence and that aura of being a top coach. But in terms of around the squad, it's you know what you can do and what you can't do. But the lads have been around long enough to know what's required, and it's working well.
And the other big talking point everyone's talking about it is the ball. Non-stop chat about the ball everywhere you go. What's your thoughts on the ball?
To be honest, it's not great. It's you just can't trust it really. As you've seen some of the goals going in, you know, you set it off one direction and it does its own thing and goes in the other direction. And I think it was the goal against France for China. Was it last week? Was unbelievable, and it makes the keepers look pretty silly. But you know, what can you do about it? And for midfielders, in terms of passing it wide, and once you put a bit of air on it, it's anybody's sometimes. So,
is it sort of like a beach ball? Is it?
It's really light. Yeah, it's sort of. You know, you could have 5 balls and you could hit them as you think you're hitting them the same, but each time maybe you do a different thing. And it's great for shooting because, you know, you feel like if it's on target, it's going to give the keeper problems. But as general play, it's proven pretty difficult. But it's the same for everybody. So you know, there's no use moaning about it. That's what it is, and that's what we play with. But I'm sure you'll see a few things and a few goals flying in, and a few mistakes along the way.
Yeah, I mean, speaking to some of the guys earlier, he said there'll probably be a lot of goals off the rebounds because keepers are going to be not trusting it and punching it back.
Yeah, I think it's trust's the main thing, because it's just doing, you know, you go to curl it that way and it starts that way and then dives off the other way, and I wouldn't like to be a keeper, I tell you that.
Well, yeah, but being midfielder, you know, I was just talking to Trevor Brooking and he said you were shooting well this morning, so you're just going to be having shots from everywhere, are you?
I think, obviously within reason, but I think it gives you a lot of confidence, and certainly the strikers, you know, they've been banging them in and causing the keepers all sorts of problems. So it's even outside the box. It's, you know, you fancy your chances of if you get it on target, and like you say, rebounds and things can happen from there. So it's risky for the keepers, but you know, that's the way it is.
Are you getting anything over from England? Papers, TV?
Not papers, no.
You got the
Not allowed
TV? English
TV? We've got a few English channels, 2 or 3 English channels, and the news channels and stuff. So we see enough, and to get the buzz, and obviously talking to people back home, friends and family there. It's so different now, you know, because we're here and they're there and they're saying this and that, and you try to take it on board, but at the same time not get carried away, because you know we're here to do a job, and hopefully we can pull it off.
I can't tell you the difference between coming from there to here, and how it's so surreal, because everyone's just so pumped up, and you lot are all just so professional. It's brilliant. I'm really impressed by what I'm seeing here. Okay, so what are you finding to do during the day? Are you I understand JT's king of the snooker and darts.
Is that what he said?
Stuff. Well, no, I was just hearing that. Actually, Joey Cole told me that earlier.
Did he? No. Well, I'm unbeaten at snooker.
You're unbeaten at snooker?
I'm unbeaten at snooker, yeah.
Okay.
But I think Stevie's meant to be a bit of a player, but I haven't come across him yet. So Stevie G's, I think he's got one at home. So
Table tennis?
I haven't played table tennis. I just stick what I'm good at. Got to know your strengths.
All right, brilliant. Thanks a lot.
All right, cheers. Cheers, mate.